Ludicrous speed.
Okay, my dear Greg Saunders.
Gregory.
Eagle looking great. Your go. Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders!
Wow. Hey, great.
I got it.
We interrupt this sound file to bring you a terrifying announcement.
Are you aware that you're leaking coolant at an alarming rate?
Show us the skills that have made you a media darling.
Well, I'm glad we got all that out in the open.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Saturday Morning Stateline Show.
A vanilla soy frappuccino really is just 3 bean soup. Let's be honest with everybody, okay? It's the Saturday Morning Stateline Show. I'm Greg. He's Tom, our special guest, the one and only Mr. Carl Cole. Yay! Carl Cole! Thanks for joining us today, buddy.
Thanks for having me. I don't know why you're so excited, but I appreciate the excitement.
I know
you liven up the show, buddy. You liven up the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be talking with Carl about an event coming up here a week from today in a moment. But first, got some stuff, some shout outs, some salutations to get through as we start our weekly show here on the YouTube. And you know what? I don't have the Facebook. Let me do this real quick. I get distracted sometimes. You don't notice that, right? That I get distracted.
No, not at all.
I get distracted. Tom and I get to talking in the morning, and sometimes I forget what time it is. So sometimes we go live right away on Facebook. Sometimes we don't. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Go live right now on our Facebook page too. There we go. So those who are on Facebook, there we go, on our Saturday Morning Stateline Show Facebook page, your picture is terrible. Your picture's terrible. You're seeing the green screen. You don't get to see the graphics. I got a really cool graphic behind me. You don't get to see Tom or Carl at all because it's just the phone on or the camera on my phone. So this is one more way of me saying, go to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and watch us there because you can see us all there. And
I'm actually not at home. I am on the deck of the Millennium Falcon.
You lucky dude.
I know. I'm actually in a Star Wars movie here.
That's
wow.
Awesome. I love it.
I've got as you can see right here, I've got I don't know, is that C-3PO and R2, his little buddy right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my grandson's birthday party today, so we've got everything done up in Star Wars. Here's the funny thing. Never seen the movie, don't care to see the movie, don't care about it, period. So here I am, Millennium Falcon.
And he's not joking. He really does think that,
Now you're going to live it.
Yeah, now I'm going to live it. I'm thinking I'm going to get sucked up into the wormhole. I'll probably be in a different dimension. I'll be logging in a half an hour. Like, I don't know where I am. I think I'm on the planet somewhere else. I don't know.
All you need to know, Tom,
younger.
Just say Tatooine. Okay.
Tatooine.
And then all the Star Wars freaks will be like, oh, he knows. He's seen the movie.
That's right. Tatooine. I've heard that.
Greg told
Gonna go to the alien bar on Tatooine, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to put in a request that you have that backdrop every week, unless you have the bears, unless you have all of your stuffed animal bears behind you.
I should do that. I should do my. I should get a real. I should put all my bears in there, and I could be like one lone head in all my bears.
That'd be awesome.
Carl, you probably don't know this, but I have about 500 teddy bears.
Oh, really?
I do.
Wow.
You
are well protected.
I am well protected.
You're well protected.
The funny thing is, I'm a Packer fan.
Okay.
So I'm a little
protection.
I'm a little confused. Yeah.
I think the connection there is, as a Packer fan, he likes knowing he has complete control of the bears in his house.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
They want to move.
You will not tackle that guy in the green and yellow jersey.
Oh, okay. That's a good practice tactic.
Hey, Carl, I gotta say, you're taking me back to the 70s today. You got the Huggy Bear thing going on.
Oh man, I don't know about that, but this is a cool Father's Day hat that I got, one of two.
I love it. I don't do hats other than these, just the baseball caps. I can't do like the fedoras or anything like that. It just doesn't work for me. But this here protects my head from the sun and from banging it on things. I do that all the time.
Well, I'm a hat man, so when I was born, I had a cap on, and doctor tore it off and threw it. Didn't tell anybody.
Yep, that's funny.
It looks good on you, buddy. It looks very good. I've always wondered if I could pull off the fedora look or something like
Sure.
that.
Of
I've
course.
got a bucket hat that I wear a lot, like when I was wearing it when I was golfing this week. And
Oh, his Gilligan hat. Somebody called
Kinda
you
my
Gilligan.
signature
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Well, it takes off a decade of your age, so go on and pop one on.
There you go. There you go.
Mm.
Awesome. Well, we do have a big number of the week this week, my friends. So let's get to that real quick.
Oh, yes.
Big number of the week. This week is 45,000. 45,000, the big number.
45,000.
And this week's answer, which we'll tell you at the end of the show, is toilets or telecom. Toilets or telecom, 45,000. We'll give you the answer at the end of the show. Sometimes our numbers have something to do with something. Sometimes they really don't. Usually it's just random stuff. So yeah, we'll stick around for the end and find out what this is all about this week. Before we get to talking with Carl about the Yes Club, I want to throw out a couple of quick shout outs today. We had a great closing today with a young family getting their, actually this is their second house, but it's like their first as a young family. So congrats to Tristan and his family closing on their Rockford home this week. And also to Christina, she's excited about buying a condo. She got her condo under contract this week. I'm pretty sure that's going to go all the way to closing and completion for her. Very excited for her very first home. I've known her for a long time, but I didn't know her for a long time. You know how that goes? One of those family that you know, but she does a lot at Starlight Theater. And that's where I actually kind of got to know her a little bit, was at Starlight Theater over the last few years. And Starlight, when I was going to save this for SMS info coming up, but the Starlight season is starting July 7th. We're like, 10 days away now from the Starlight Theater season beginning at Rock Valley College. And you don't want to miss this awesome season, starting with Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. It's supposed to be a hilarious show. And then after that, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown starts July 21st. Once Upon a Mattress, August 4th, and Little Shop of Horrors, August 18th. Each show running 10 days. So you've got opportunities to catch them. Single tickets available now. Starlight Theater.
And I know tickets are not very expensive. So if you're looking for a night out, I've been to Starlight many times. Wow, it's such a great venue.
It's so beautiful.
And you know, Greg, I'm a huge Snoopy fan.
You got to go to Charlie Brown.
I will go to Charlie Brown. I will.
Tom was wearing his Snoopy t-shirt at our Pause Golf.
That's
outing.
right.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. It said, I'll do it tomorrow. And it's got big Snoopy on it.
Oh my Lord.
I was going to wear it today, but I should have.
My nickname was Charlie Brown in college.
No kidding.
Because I could play the theme to Peanuts on the piano.
Oh, little Vince Guaraldi.
That's what did it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I figured because of the bald head.
No, probably the skin color, but that's another story.
He's not Carl Brown. He's Charlie Brown.
That's right.
Awesome. So anyway, congratulations to them. I want to do one more shout out to OSD, Old Settlers Days up in Rockton. In spite of some hit or miss weather this year, they had a great turnout, a great party up there in Rockton. And kudos to the team up there that puts on Old Settlers Days every year.
Yeah.
That's
especially given what happened to Rockton and South Beloit area with the chem tool fire.
Right.
Wow. That's, great
a lot
job
of questions
doing
to be answered yet about the whole chem tool thing. And I'm sure they'll be working on that for months, but kudos to the OSD folks. Kudos to In Crowd. Our buddy John Berlin had a great event at his place, JJ's Deli down here in New Milford. Weather cooperated for that on Thursday night. Nice turnout. Our friends from Barnstormer Distillery were there. Their neighbors up the shopping mall there, New Mill Tap, was there to talk about some of the stuff they've got coming up, that they're expanding and doing some cool stuff over there. It was just really great In Crowd. I don't recall where In Crowd will be next month for July, but of course we'll announce it here on the show. And I encourage you to come out, do some free form networking, meet some new people. It's great to connect with folks and find out what kind of business connections you can make, how we can help each other grow our businesses. Because it's always best to do business with people you like, know, and trust. And it's hard to get to know them without spending a couple minutes with them, right? So in-crowd networking, great place to do that. Last Thursday of the month, every month. Another shout out today to the Forest Hills Country Club. They hosted the Rockford Area Association of Realtors golf play day this past Monday, which the weather was so good on Monday. A little better than it was for us, Tom, on Thursday.
Yeah, we got rained on.
Yeah, they took us off the coast for about half.
I thought I was going to melt for a little bit there. But,
Great fun there at Forest Hills Country Club. And I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, and one more quick shout out to my mom. She already sent me my first birthday card. My birthday's this week. And,
yeah.
I got an early birthday card already from Mama. So love you, Mama. Thank you very much.
Of course.
It's the big 5-1 for me this week.
Really?
It's the big 5-1. Yes, sir.
I thought it was 4-9.
4-9
again.
+2
again.
So, anywho, that's all my shout outs for the week, which was quite a few. Any shout outs from you guys this week before we get into stuff with Carl?
Shout outs to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ooh, there we go.
Carl,
nice.
Are you a Bucks fan? Bulls fan? What?
Well, you know me, I'm kind of universal because I play my way through things.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me one time, what am I? And I said, I don't know. All these guys are here. I'm just playing these songs.
Yeah. Well, the Bucks last night, they absolutely came back in storming fashion, beating the Atlanta Hawks
125-91
after they lost a heartbreaker 114-113, I believe, the first game.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They're going to win the series probably in 5. I don't think they're going to lose again.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pretty good, but they're just no match for the Bucks. So last night I sat and watched that game while I was working on a project.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the Star Wars thing, I don't know if I said this, we're having a party for my grandsons, their birthday, combined birthday. So that's why the Star Wars theme and the whole house, we've had to redo some things, and my wife has done an unbelievable job putting stuff together, working on the yard and all that. And I was kind of doing some flooring stuff out there because we had a spot that needed work. Anyway, I was watching the game while I was doing that, and it was a good night. It was just a good night. I love my Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah,
and I go back to the Lou Alcindor days.
Lou Alcindor.
Lou Alcindor.
I remember.
Yep, back in 1971 when they won their first and only championship, and then 74, the Boston Celtics broke my heart.
Yeah.
Dave Cowens, John Havlicek, JoJo White, Don Nelson.
Now, before we leave the talk about the Bucks, my favorite Bucks teams were the Bob Lanier, Sidney Moncrief,
Paul
Brian
Pressey,
Winters.
Brian Winters. I saw those guys so many times at the Mecca up in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
We used to go up there. My buddies and I would go up there 3 or 4 times a year. We'd also go to Chicago. Marcus Johnson. Oh, one of my favorite players of all time. I've got a picture with Marcus. I was up there at the Bradley, not the Bradley, at the
Mecca.
No, the new one, the Fiserv, with Alex Gary, of course, my co-host for our sports show. Alex and I went up there to see the Bucks Toronto Raptors, so we could see Fred and interview Fred, which we did. I also got an interview with Marcus Johnson. Not really an interview, but more of a picture.
Fred VanVleet and Marcus Johnson in the same night.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Marcus Johnson.
Awesome.
He was always my absolute favorite player. I love that guy.
Trivia for you, Tom. Tom, you will not know this, although I gave you a hint now. Consider that Bucks team we just talked about.
Yep.
The wealthiest NBA player outside of like LeBron and MJ, the NBA player that made the most money outside of the NBA was on that Milwaukee Bucks team. Do you know who it was?
Oh, well, you said you'd given me the answer.
I didn't tell you the name yet because I saved it. I kept it in my pocket.
Ooh.
But he was on that team. He was one of the best sixth men in the NBA for 2 or 3 seasons there with that awesome Bucks team in the 80s.
Oh boy. Oh, see, I could
tall, sharpshooting forward. His
Okay,
first
go ahead.
name was Junior.
Oh, Junior Bridgman?
Junior Bridgman.
Number 22, I believe.
He
or
rolled
two.
his
Number-
money from the NBA into, I believe, a string of 60 something, 70 something like franchise restaurants. He's worth like over $600 million.
Wow. And I'm a huge
Ooh.
Junior Bridgman fan. I loved him. I would never have gotten that because I was thinking endorsements. I'm like, who on that team had
No
endorsements?
endorsements. He rolled his
Yeah.
money and he invested in super smart businessman.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's got a book out or something. He's got to have something out there.
Oh, he was.
Junior
I saw
Bridgman.
him. I saw those guys play so many times throughout the 80s and 90s. And it just, like I said, man, they broke my heart every year. Boston Celtics, sometimes the Sixers, whoever they were. Oh, it's too much to take. So this is my year. This is my year.
This is the
There
year.
you go. There you go. I like
Yep.
that.
You're on those
My year.
bucks.
That's right.
Oh,
Your season.
right.
Yeah.
So Carl's got an event coming up with his Yes Kids coming up a week from today. And what is going on with that, Carl?
Well, it's, excuse me, it's going to be virtual on Facebook and YouTube. And I'm calling it a youth explosion for a couple of reasons. One, because the kids exploded with our footage to get their music videos together. It's a music video release for the Yes Club kids, and it's really exciting. And it's going to be 4 songs. One of them we just kind of threw out there and released a couple of days ago, which is God Bless America. I did that as a teaser so that people will be interested to see what's going to happen on the 3rd, 11 o'clock a.m. till 1. And the kids did a fantastic job with their video footage. And we've done the studio stuff with my son, Andrew. So we're going to be next week getting all of those videos together and ready to blast them out on that day, kind of as a 4th of July weekend celebration. So it's also going to be, I hope, a new level of awareness for the Yes Club. And I'm really trying to zero in on the federal, national level so that we can become part of a youth initiative for character development, for education and justice now with all the stuff going on with violence and crime with kids and the racial and social injustice. Man, I just fell in the gravy. I'm like center stage with all of that stuff going on because the Yes Club teaches against all of the stuff that's going on. So that's kind of a scary, fun moment to be in. So
Would it be okay if I played the God Bless America video now?
it's more than okay. I arranged it. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I just wanted to make sure if we were going to share this, if you wanted people to go to a page or something else, but if you want me to share it now,
and it's already on our SOG and Yes Club Facebook page and YouTube. So
awesome.
You're good. It's all clear.
Let's see if I can make this happen.
All right.
Sometimes it works.
Okay.
Might work. There we go.
God bless America. Land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above and from the mountain.
Well, the big release next week, 1 week from today. And that's at on your website, on your Facebook page.
Yes, and YouTube.
Awesome. All right.
Sure.
So check that out. The Yes Club, actually SOGN Yes Club is what you'll look for on Facebook.
That's right.
And I believe we've shared that link before on our Facebook page too. So we will share that again now so people can see exactly where that came from.
@ all one word, SOGN Yes Club will get you there on Facebook.
All right, good. Are you doing anything 4th of July weekend, Carl, yourself here in the Rockford area?
No, for the last 25 years, I did pre-music and I commentated the parade for Joe Marino for 25 years. And then last year I got a well-needed break. They didn't do it with COVID. And then this year they're still doing some virtual stuff, but they are going to do the fireworks, of course, but they're not doing the parade this year. But
I think they are.
No parade.
I don't think so. At least not that I know.
Well, we did a Memorial Day parade though.
When I was at the in-crowd Thursday night, I found out that someone that I know was able to pay their entry fee to be in the parade.
Oh, really?
Okay. And I think it's July 3rd. I don't know that it's the 4th.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because all I know is that I wasn't called to commentate it.
Okay.
So I don't know. But I will tell you this, Rob Johnson, the executive producer of WTVO Fox 39, My Stateline, emailed me and he saw the God Bless America video. They're evidently doing an 1.5-hour big show thing that they're putting together that they're going to air on Sunday, the 4th of July, right before the fireworks. And he asked if he could include the Yes Club, God Bless America, on that big presentation.
Nice. There we go.
I just got that email last night, so that was really cool.
Okay, so I've got a thing of the parade route. They are doing a short parade.
Oh, okay.
Starting down by Gateway Park and then going downtown.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm so glad that for the first time somebody didn't need me for that event. So it's good. It's a well-deserved break.
Well, you're definitely needed in other areas. So
well, I'm glad to know that. But I will tell you, on May 20th, when the president signed into law the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, which really was inspired because of the hate on Asians, but then also Blacks and people of color. And do you know that excited me and got me interested in doing this youth explosion? That was my inspiration, because the Yes Club does all of that stuff that's in there. So I connected with a team for Senator Tammy Duckworth, Durbin, Governor Pritzker, everybody, Stottleman and West here, and Mayor McNamara. And I asked them for greetings for our show on next Saturday. So I've gotten a couple of them. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if I can get those greetings, I think that I'll be on my way to getting some federal attention and hopefully federal support. I'd love to do a contract with those guys.
That'd be all right.
To do what I've been doing the last 4 decades.
That'd be money well spent. Awesome. Good deal. I do see here 4th of July parade, July 4th, starting at 4:30. So
okay.
It's on.
All right.
Motorcycle parade begins at 4:40. Jeep Club 4:50. Main parade begins at 5.
Oh my goodness.
Well, right there.
Well, you have confirmed. I promise I'm not going to call anybody. Mr. Marino's nephew and a couple guys puts it together. So they probably thought I was getting old. I'm turning 60 in September, so they say give Carl a break. So that's good. I appreciate it.
He can't be out in the hot sun. That's just too much for him. Come on now.
In my experience,
I don't need any more tanning. You know, I need some fanning, not tanning.
For the record, you don't look a day over 45. I actually mean that. I would have never I know, and I remember from our last conversation that you were at least as old as me, and you're about a year and a half older than me. So, because I'm 58. And so, but you and people say the same thing about me and about Greg as well. You know,
Oh,
we've
definitely.
aged well. Hey, why not?
Well, we're sharing good news all the time, so you guys have to
Absolutely.
stay young. That keeps you young.
God is good.
Bad
Okay,
news.
Carl, a couple things. Number one, I thought this was hilarious. We lose Joe Marino a couple of years ago, 3-4 years ago, and into town comes a Joey Marino, and I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. Joey from the TV station, the weather guy. I just saw that was, and I hope Joey stays around. He's really good and apparently a really nice guy. I've not met him yet, but I hope
not a
he stays around.
relative. And
Not a relative. No, he's from Long Island, New York.
Yep.
Long Island.
Really interesting.
And when he got here, he was going by, believe he was going by Joe Marino, and someone said, you can't do that here.
Yeah, you can't. He's an icon and a legend. You're going to have to be here at least 10 years before you can move into that status. But Carl, I was going to ask you, man.
Joey, because you can't go by Joe Marino. It's not going to happen.
That's right. Joseph Marino, too formal. Joey, that's cool. Yeah. You should turn around and give us a little Linus and Lucy. Charlie Brown theme.
Oh man, that would make me stay too long. I got so many things to do today.
That's okay. That's all right.
But I do want to say I appreciate you guys, because what you do is turn the light switch on, and I love this show to do that, because if we don't turn the light switch on, we don't really know the truth, and if we don't know the truth, we can't fix things. And so that's what you two do. So I take my hat off to you gentlemen today. I do
appreciate you very much, Carl.
Yeah,
I've admired you. You know, that arrangement of God Bless America I wrote in 1996 for our 1997 performance for the 4th of July celebration at the Taste of Chicago.
Oh.
And that's on our YouTube website. So when you go there and surf down, you'll see something that has a few clips from the Taste of Chicago. But that was what inspired that particular arrangement, and the kids, I think, did a fine job. So I'm really proud of them. And we're trying to show unity, and I say power up being unity, peace, and ultimate positivity. Gentlemen, let me tell you something. You gotta look the part nowadays in 21st century. You have to look the part. You can't just talk about unifying America and we're gonna heal America and we need to work together. But you know what, Tom and Greg? We have to look like it. And if you can get kids of different races and different faces, I think you're in the right direction. And that's what I'm doing. That's keeping me young, guys. It is.
Young people.
Me excited.
That's awesome. Well, you keep doing what you're doing, Carl. We'll keep supporting you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks so much for the time you started my day off, believe it or not. You really did.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate
you started ours off.
Well, I hope that's good to start off.
Yep.
Much enjoyed.
All right. Well, I'll bid you adieu, gentlemen. And
thank you.
After next weekend, who knows? We might have to really do a big show. We'll see what happens.
All righty.
Well, happy 4th and God bless, and come back and see us anytime.
Thank you so much.
Anytime you have anything to promote.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually not dealing with anybody but you two. So you can tell now it's out there. Everybody heard me say it. Okay.
All righty.
Thanks so much.
Carl Cole.
All right. Have a good day now.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
There's Carl Cole, our buddy from Rockford, doing his thing awesomely as always. And Joann is joining us. I'm not sure from where yet, but she'll be here in just a second. Got some SMS video.
There we are.
There you are.
From the Gap.
Get that, and boom. Let's play some SMS information for everybody. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Woo! Rain. Yay, we needed it. Finally, we get some rain, and looks like it's going to be raining off and on for the next few days. Try not to complain because we need it so bad. Our farmers need it so bad. Honestly, what I've seen of the crops in the area, they actually look mostly pretty good despite all the drought that we've had. So whatever that means, whatever's going on with the way that they're planting things nowadays, I don't know, but it's something's right because the crops actually look pretty good.
Well, most of your farmers have those big, long irrigation systems that roll along.
Yeah.
I think they've kept them fairly well. It's not like we have a water shortage or anything. So just a rain shortage.
Absolutely. Yes Club, CEP.us is the website, by the way, for Carl's group there. Yes Club, CEP.us. Carl Cole, founder and CEO of the SOGN Yes Club Ministries here in Rockford, all that they're doing.
No, this is for the dishes.
Let's see here. According to Kristen Camilleri over at WIFR, doctors at OSF St. Anthony Medical Center in Rockford, they say the rate of COVID infection has slowed drastically during the last 2 weeks of Illinois being fully open. OSF Dr. Noah Simon says, I know there's definitely been less hospitalizations, less patients that have COVID or require ICU beds being in our hospitals. Also, she says that nurses at the Rock County Public Health Department in Wisconsin said they've also seen fewer new cases and hospitalizations. So yay to that. Keep things open. Already talked about RVC Starlight Theater and their season coming up. It kicks off July 7th with Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. It's a comedy. It's a comedy. You want to see this. Beloit Snappers. They're having something going on this week. In fact, I need to share this right here. There we go. Beloit Snappers Princess Night at Pullman Field is tomorrow, Sunday, June 27th. Snow Princess, Mermaid Princess, Princess of the Heart, and the Tower Princess from Forest City Fairy Tale Company will all be there for a meet and greet with fans. Buffet is included. Check out snappersbaseball.com for tickets, and you might recognize that pretty little girl in the middle there. I think she might be related. That's right. Can I
Joanne, you've actually met her.
I don't think I can zoom in on the picture though. Okay. But anyway, you've seen the billboard. That's from the billboard over there off of Forest Hills and Riverside. Yeah, buddy. Skittles.
That's Ariel, right?
Well, they call her the Princess of the Heart.
Oh.
I think that's what they call her, the prince. They can't use the Disney names.
Okay.
That'd be a big no-no. So they renamed them. Are you guys fans of Skittles?
I do like Skittles. I'm not a big fan.
I like Skittles. I don't like sticky stuff sticking to my teeth, so I don't really chew them as much as I just kind of suck on them when I get a Skittles candy. But Skittles, I like. Skittles candy canes are coming this year.
Oh.
New treat unveiled as a part of the Sweets and Snacks Expo that took place in Indianapolis this last week. Candy canes created to taste like the original flavors that you can find in a pack of Skittles. Each candy cane features 5 flavors in one cane. And I think I would like a Skittles candy cane better than a peppermint or whatever, a mint candy cane.
Yeah, probably.
I think I would. How many? Here's a question. How old is the oldest candy cane in your box of Christmas decorations?
Oh, dude, I've got one probably 5 to 7 years old.
Oh, at least.
I've got one. Well,
You're supposed to eat those.
Yeah, I know. I bought a bunch of them for the Super Bowl. You remember the Super Bowl that in Rockford, all Super Bowl parties were canceled. We had like 12 inches of snow. This was the one with, I believe it was the Seattle, New England one, the famous who threw and should have ran with Marshawn Lynch.
All right.
That year, we were doing a Super Bowl party at my church, and I bought all this stuff, including candy canes. I still have the candy canes from that. I had them all in a box. I found them not too long ago.
I know.
Afraid to eat them.
I know at one point we had candy canes in our Christmas decorations box that had to be 20 years old. I know.
It's not like they're wrapped. It's not like they're going to go bad, right? Or would they?
I don't think so.
They're already hard.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. But they get soft and chewy over time.
Oh,
they do. That's the funny thing. Sticky. Yeah.
If they're wrapped tight, they last forever, I would think. But we just don't have very many candy eaters in our family. So they last and then nobody eats them.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they used to put those cherries. Do you remember those cherries that were on a wire? They were candy cherries, and I don't know. They put them on the tree.
Kind of like mistletoe berries or something like that.
No, they were regular cherries that looked like they were, I don't know.
Yeah, but what he's saying is, were they supposed to like make it look like it's mistletoe or something?
No, it wasn't mistletoe. It was cherry.
No. Making it look like it was mistletoe. That was what he was.
It was cherries on a string.
Okay.
And they were hard candy.
We know. Okay.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. Well, look for the new Skittles candy canes for this Christmas. That's going to be something that might be the next big thing. A survey found the average person has 6 home repairs or updates on their to-do list, and to complete the top 3 would require an average of about $680. Home improvement experience. Those with home improvement experience reveal the average repair has 3 things go wrong. I can attest to that. More than 6 in 10 homeowners turn to search engines like YouTube or other helpful apps to get their repairs and updates done. I was trying to replace a faucet on a bathtub a few months ago, and it took like 2-3 trips to the hardware store to get it right, because I kept this wasn't going to fit. I thought this would fit, and that didn't fit. Finally, I had to here's the pro tip. Bring the part in to the hardware store and say, I need to replace this.
Yeah.
This is my problem. And he'll be able to help you probably. So, and shout out to Nicholson Hardware, because that's where I had to go to get the part. And they have awesome help there. People who actually know what they're doing at the hardware store. So way to go, Nicholson. Thank you for that. Speaking of hardware and home stuff, lumber prices are finally starting to come down. Partly due to increased production at about 3,000 U.S. sawmills. There is a little bit of a fading demand, which is also happening in the home buying market. Buyers are starting to get kind of fatigued and say, okay, I'm done right now. I'm going to take a break from looking at homes. Or there's a lot of people saying, I'm not even going to think about doing a home project right now because lumber's so expensive. Demand's starting to come down, and supply starting to build back up again. Funny how that works. Hey guys, supply and demand.
I tell you.
Capitalism. Okay, there's my soapbox. Amazon's cargo ships have been moving packages lately for a brand new customer. Guess who? The U.S. Postal Service.
Oh, jeez.
Capitalism. All right. Lego is ditching their oil-based plastics for recycled drink bottles. A 1 liter bottle can make 10 2x4 Lego bricks. So that's kind of cool. And fast food chain Wingstop just launched a new brand. They're calling it Thigh Stop.
Oh God.
This is not a joke. I'm a thigh man myself. If you get a box of like Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that. If I let others have the drumsticks, I like them too, but I'll take the thigh. Thank you very much. So trade your chicken wings for thighs soon through Wingstop. And finally, 21% of us don't make our bed every day. 5% of us never make our bed. I make it every day, almost every day. This is like the only day of the week when I don't, because I'm not the last one out of bed. But I'm a bed maker. Are you guys bed makers, or do you kind of leave it disheveled?
I'm a bed maker. All it is
I make my bed every day.
Yeah, I would basically just grab the blanket and whoosh, and there it is.
Even if Jorge is under the quilt, I still make it. And then he crawls out.
That's part of the reason why I make it too. I don't want Veda getting in between the sheets. She can be on the comforter. That's fine. We've already given into that, but I don't want her getting in the sheets and leaving hair.
Yeah, because they do like to get into there.
Oh, she does. If I don't tuck it up right, she'll paw it off, find a bed sheet. Oh, this is where my master slept. I'm going to sleep right here too.
That's right.
Does she not get in there if it's made? She doesn't.
It depends how well I make the bed and how I put the blanket. If I put pillows over the top, that deters her from doing it. Otherwise, she goes ahead and does it. So, yeah. Thanks, Veda. All right. So I think that's everything for SMS info this week, and takes us to where Joann is at Pause HQ over by Cherryvale Mall. I see volunteers.
And this week, Tom forgot to wear purple.
Did I?
this really isn't purple, but let's call it purple. It's close enough.
He doesn't look thrilled.
Didn't know I was supposed to.
The big thing today is there's I was going to say puppy shower, a kitten shower, a virtual kitten shower at 10:30 this morning. I don't want to show too many kittens today, but I can quickly show them, but they're going to do a virtual kitten shower where they're going to show the kittens and hopefully get some adopted. I heard the golf outing went really well, despite the rain.
Yeah, we did get a little wet, but we had a dynamite time. Greg and I, we kicked butt. We really anchored the team. We did. I mean, hey.
Except for Joel.
Yeah, and Donovan. But other than that.
We golfed with a couple guys we'd never met before, and we had a good time. They were decent golfers. They're better golfers than us, let's face it.
Yeah.
But they still let you golf with them.
We still they used some of our shots.
Absolutely.
And I had
Absolutely. We had a couple of our own shots that we used. We had a couple nice putts.
Yeah.
Some chip shots. It was a good day.
Do
It really
you all
was.
get the same score then?
The whole team gets the score.
Oh, it's
Whoever's
the team.
yeah.
So you
the
guys
best-
were the top golfers at the outing?
No.
No. I'll bet you we were close to middle of the road.
But we had a great time. The dinner was great. The giveaways were awesome. So next year, friends and families and out there, join us for the Paws Humane Society and Noah's Ark Golf Play Day.
I'm already in. I'm already in right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm already in.
Do we want to do a tour today, Joann?
Pardon?
Do you want to do a tour around today?
Sure, I can do a quick tour. I will be quick around the kittens.
Okay.
Let me turn it around. I didn't send we have a lot of kittens here today. That's kind of what I was saying. So we just kind of do a quick. You can never see too many kittens though, right?
No. Oh my goodness, look at them.
This
I've counted
is
8
kind
so
of a
far.
fun little family. They all look like their mother.
Wow.
The mother is there, and then there's 3. You say 4 of them? 3 of them, and they all look exactly like their mother.
Hey,
She
Joann.
can't deny.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, I've got a question for you when we get a chance about the gift card thing that I asked you about.
Oh, okay.
When you're all set, when you're done with all this.
Okay, and then we have, of course, adult cats. It's a beautiful cat.
Oh,
This
look
is-
at that. Looks like a blue Siamese.
Yeah. That's Siamese. People like to, oh, look at her. She's like, aren't I cute?
Yeah. Pick me.
Proper.
And then we have some more kittens back here.
Wow.
Lots of kittens ready to be adopted.
I'll take them all.
Like, hi.
Hmm.
Of course, this is kitten season, so. Oops, sorry. And there's another set of kittens. Hey, hi. Some are a little more wild than others. There's Trigger. We had Trigger. I hadn't sent Greg a picture yet today. And then there's a Mayfly. Kind of a sad name. And the other one's in the bathroom. That's kind of our why you need to get at least 2 kittens to keep your house busy.
Oh, absolutely.
In answer to your question about sponsoring a kitten or a cat for your friend, they said that you should come in and pay for it. They don't really do it that way because they want to make sure but you can pay for the person's cat. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
But they don't do,
Well, what I wanted was not to get them a cat. I wanted them to be able to come and pick out their own cat.
maybe you could write them a little coupon,
Okay. All right.
you know,
We were
go
gonna
to
get like
pause
Yeah. Okay.
or go with them.
Okay. I could do that. Yeah.
That's what they were suggesting. I could send you the note, what they told
Do
me.
that. That would be terrific. I would love that. Send it to either my Gmail or my
Yeah, but they
my
said that
text
they
is fine.
didn't do it, but you could either pay for you can pay for the kitten for them, of course,
Mhm.
but however you want to do it.
Okay.
Maybe you could give them a gift card of your own making.
Okay. I could do that.
Good deal. We've got the answer.
All right.
So I was mentioning earlier that Rockford is doing their 4th of July parade on Sunday the 4th, which steps off the official parade at 5, but other stuff starts at about 4:30. If you haven't noticed, Rockford City Market has been hugely attended. I haven't been down there yet on a Friday night myself, but I've heard there was like 8,000 people there
Wow.
a week ago. Last night, probably the weather keeping a few people away, but the Rockford Outdoor City Market all summer long, Friday nights downtown Rockford, is doing its thing. Local growers and vendors, all kinds of different products to check out, baked goods, snacks, adult beverages, all kinds of different things going on down there. So all Friday nights downtown. The outdoor vintage market is going on today from 9 to 3, also at the Rockford City Marketplace grounds there. So today from 9 to 3, they are featuring local vintage and vintage-like vendors with clothing and jewelry, home goods and furniture, a whole lot more. Food trucks will be down there as well. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with that today. If you're looking for something for your family to do, Atwood Park has free self-guided hikes and activities down here in New Milford all summer long, all the way through October 1st. Saturdays from 10 to 2. It's absolutely free. It's totally free self-guided hikes at the scenic 334-acre park. Again, weather might not be the best for it today, but put it on your calendar for some Saturday to bring the family down and enjoy Atwood Park. It's a beautiful walk, even when it's hot, because the trails are all under the trees. It's shaded. So
Atwood Park is in New Milford.
Yeah, the Seth B. Atwood Park down here in New Milford off of New Milford School Road. They've got their Birds of Prey thing every Saturday at 1. Volunteers that take care of the Birds of Prey live exhibit do that all the time. Saturdays, though, is the open day for the public. It's beautiful. It's just a great park, and they really maintain the trails very well. So put on your tennis shoes or your hiking boots, either one, and walk the park trails down here at Atwood Center in New Milford. The Northern Illinois Card Show is tomorrow. You were into baseball cards at one point, weren't you, Tom?
Oh, I still have a ton of them, but I don't do anything with them anymore.
No, not me neither. I once upon a time I had a bunch. 93 tomorrow, Forest Hills Lodge, their big Northern Illinois Card Show. Right around 70 tables with numerous dealers selling sports and non-sports cards, related collectibles, concessions available on site, plenty of security because a lot of valuables. So the Illinois Card Show tomorrow at Forest Hills Lodge from 9 to 3. Music in the Park is continuing at Mississippi Music Park Shell now that everything's open Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. There is a few dates where they do charge admission, but otherwise it's free. On the 8th of July, they've got the American English Beatles tribute. That's a prime concert. They do charge $5 for that. And there's a couple other ones in July. The Blues Brothers and Steely Dan. Steely Dan. They're going to be there too. And those are ticketed events. Otherwise they're free. Absolutely.
It's Steely Dan tribute band from Denmark, right?
It just says Steely Dan prime concert admission.
It's cute.
And of course the Ski Bronx every Wednesday and Friday night all summer long down at Shorewood Park in Loves Park. So There's
lots to do.
Yeah. Go Rockford.com. Check out the website. There's so many things going on in Rockford, and everything's open again. Woohoo! Get out and enjoy.
Yep.
All right, big number of the week this week. 45,000 is the big number. 45,000. What do you think of that? Thank you. The answer is toilets or telecom. Toilets or telecom. And at last check, we had a score of.
I thought we were tied.
7-7.
We're going to say 6-6.
Oh, okay. 6-6.
Nobody scored a point last week.
He already gave himself a point for this week.
Well, I apparently gave you a point too.
He's confident. All right, guys, what is your answer? Toilets or telecom? 3, 2, 1.
Toilets.
Telecom.
Ooh. So one of you is going to get a point this week.
Yay.
You know AT&T, we talked about AT&T, that they sold Warner Media last month for $43 billion. Well, the telecom giant AT&T is now sold off their mobile game maker called Playdemic. Electronic Arts bought it for $1.4 billion.
Wow.
That's a big ticket item. The sad fact about our bathroom practices here in America, 45,000 of us get injured by toilets every year. Congratulations, Tom. You get a point.
Tom got a point.
How does that happen? How do you get injured by a toilet?
45,000
fall off
toilet
the
injuries
toilet.
every year in America. Are most of those drunk accidents? I don't know.
Probably.
Stumble out of the bathtub accidents where you fall into your toilet.
It's a lot of injuries.
It's sad.
Well, you got to figure 7 billion people in the world and 7 billion people use the bathroom every day. So that's probably not so much. I mean, it's a pretty low percentage. I don't know.
Don't get hurt. Stay safe. And we'll come back here next week
And
for
be
the 4th of
careful
July
when you
weekend.
use the bathroom.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the 4th of July weekend next week here on the show.
And we'll talk about the Milwaukee Bucks moving on to the finals. Hopefully. There'll be 2 more games. Let's see, Sunday, Tuesday. Yeah, they'll hopefully be in the finals by next Saturday.
Well, you change the world when you help one person. Be a blessing to someone today. We'll try to do the same. Meet you back here for another Saturday morning Stateline show.
Happy 4th.
Not yet.
Not yet. Have a great week, everybody.